What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups, and in this video we're going to be talking about, is GameStop doomed? So if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it! Okay, so I have done a few GameStop videos before and they always tend to do well, and so when I saw an article about GameStop not doing too good on the last quarter, I figured why not put up a little video to let you guys know what I think about it, whether or not GameStop really truly is doomed or not. Now, recently they had sold off all their cell phone stuff, so they're no longer doing that, which is probably a really good thing for GameStop, which means they're not going to have all these assets stuck just sitting in a warehouse because no one wants to go to GameStop and buy a phone. But there are some alarming facts that have just came out recently as of November 29th, and I'm going to share those with you. I got my phone here so I can get the details correct and let you guys know what I think about it as well. So GameStop reportedly said, hey, we are doing good this quarter, but the numbers don't necessarily show that. So GameStop said that in the last 13 weeks of their quarter, they said they made 5% more year over year compared to last year, and it is up to $2.08 billion, which is absolutely crazy for sales in 13 weeks, which is pretty cool. It goes on to say that the PS4 and the Xbox One jumped hardware sales by almost 13%, and new game sales jumped it by almost 11%, and so you're seeing that that's where the sections are that are really growing or tend to be at least doing well for sales for GameStop. However, that 5% year over year is pretty good if you look at it. Okay, we did better this year than last year by 5%. It's probably a good thing. However, the big hit here is they made a $488.6 million loss in a quarter, which is absolutely insane. GameStop is not doing well, and I think this is a very good indication that they're really struggling in this day and age. Those are some numbers I wanted to share. Now I'm gonna go to my own thoughts about this and what does it mean for GameStop, and are they really doomed? So GameStop has been struggling for what it seems like 3 to 5 years. Their Elite Pro membership ended this year earlier on, and they just sold off their cell phone stuff. Like I said, they bought ThinkGeek a year or two ago, and that's kind of really taken over at least a quarter of the store. And then they've just done some weird things that don't necessarily lead to good sales or good business, I guess, over the few years, and everyone's noticed it, like the circle of life and just bad things after bad decisions that GameStop has made, being corporate and not really being on an individual level or knowing how stores are doing. So with this, I see a big issue for GameStop. You see brand new games pushing sales up, but honestly, a brand new game pushing sales up doesn't do much for GameStop. They may make $5 on a game, which is not a lot for them. That's why they prefer to point you to the used games. So that's one thing that I see that's kind of scary for GameStop, is though their sales are kind of rising, where are their sales rising? And it looks like it is on consoles, which are either new or used, and then games, obviously, which are new or used as well. But with like new games coming out like Spider-Man and Red Dead Redemption, those are all new games that are out there selling and selling and selling. Now I know that people are most likely buying new copies of that for that period, but I know that people return them after they finish it, and then GameStop can mark them up and sell them at like a $5 or $10 difference from the new copy and make 20, 25, 30 bucks. So that's one thing that's a little iffy about it. Obviously GameStop likes to make their money from used sales, but I see these new sales pushing it up and probably not doing well for GameStop. Obviously, if they're losing $500 million, yeah, I said $500 million, almost $500 million in sales quarterly, this just gonna destroy them. Year over year, you just can't keep losing big chunks of money. Now, they may have investors or whatever and have the money to kind of limp along, but eventually the money will run out and they'll just be stuck with all these assets they'll have to liquidate as cheaply as possible. And hopefully when that happens, I'll be there. I'll be like, I'll take this game, and I'll take all these games actually. So I hate to say it, but I think GameStop may be going away. I hate to say it as a shopper that it is going away, but at the same time I love it because I feel like GameStop's way that they do business is not good at all. So for the gamer, it's kind of a bummer because that's one less place to go and get games and find games and learn about new games and all that stuff. But from a business standpoint, I'd be happy if they went away a long time ago. So those are kind of a little bit of thoughts of mine on GameStop. I know that there'll be way more videos on YouTube or way more videos that I make maybe in the future about GameStop, but this is just a short little video talking about their recent quarter and how the loss could really detriment them if they just can't pick it up. Now, I know the Christmas season is coming up and maybe they'll make enough money in the Christmas season to make up for the last quarter, but if not, I think they'll be struggling, and within 5 years they'll be out of business because with games going digital, being more digital now, it's going to be hard for them to sell used games, and so I feel like that's just going to be difficult for them in the future unless they change their business model and really either go with the ThinkGeek side or they go with distribution of digital sales somehow. Whatever that may be, we'll see in the future, I guess. With that being said, if you guys like videos like this, just random short videos, let me know in the comments. I want to do something kind of new for this channel, just a different video type, and that's maybe like relevant news stories about games or game stores or something around that. Maybe I'll do something like once a month, or maybe just randomly once a week. However it works out, it'll work out, but I want to know if you guys like this idea, if you want relevant news coming to you on this channel, or if you're happy with what I've been doing. So with that being said, don't forget about Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Big Cartel, Patreon. All this stuff is down below in the description. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. With that being said, thank you all for watching. It means so much to me that you spend time watching this. So with that being said, have a good day.